Every morning, Simone performed the same ritual. Not skincare, not makeup, not getting dressed. Judgment. She would stand in front of the mirror for a few seconds too long. Just enough time to find something wrong. The stomach, the thighs, the arms, the jawline. Something. Always something. It was automatic by then. The way some people check the weather before leaving the house. Simone checked whether she was acceptable. Most days, according to her own standards, she wasn't. The strange thing was that nobody looking at Simone would have guessed this. She was 26, healthy, active, beautiful, if we're being honest. The kind of woman strangers complimented, the kind of woman friends insisted had nothing to worry about. But Insecurity has never cared much about evidence. It survives perfectly well without it, because the problem was never what Simone looked like. The problem was what Simone believed she was supposed to look like, and those are not the same thing. The first image she saw every morning wasn't her reflection. It was social media. Before her feet touched the floor, before she brushed her teeth, before she spoke to another human being, her thumb was already scrolling through women with impossible waists, flawless skin, perfect lighting, perfect angles, perfect lives, or at least the appearance of perfect lives. And every morning, without realizing it, she was comparing her behind-the-scenes footage to someone else's highlight reel, then wondering why she felt inadequate. Her flatmate Jade had been trying to explain this for years. Do you know how many photos people take to get one photo? Simone shrugged. Probably a lot. A lot is an understatement. Jade held up her phone. This girl posted one picture from a beach holiday. So she uploaded a behind-the-scenes video. She took 243 photos. Simone laughed. No, she didn't. She literally counted 243 to produce one image. One.
I can't believe she sent this to us.
Imagine comparing your entire body to someone's best out of 243 attempts. Imagine judging your ordinary Tuesday against someone's carefully selected moment. And yet, millions of us do it every day. Researchers have found that repeated exposure to idealized images can distort body perception, especially among young women. Not because people are foolish, because the brain learns through repetition. See something often enough, and eventually it starts feeling normal, even when it isn't. The human brain was never designed to compare itself with thousands of people every day. Yet that's exactly what many of us do. Simone's turning point came unexpectedly, not through a sermon, not through a self-help book, not through social media, through a hospital appointment, a routine checkup, nothing serious. The doctor reviewed her results.
Perfectly healthy across the board. That's great news. I'm glad to hear it.
Blood pressure excellent, heart healthy, muscle mass strong, bone density above average, inflammation markers low. You have a very healthy body. The doctor moved on immediately, but Simone couldn't. Healthy. The word stayed with her because it collided with something she'd never questioned. She had spent years asking, does my body look good? She had never asked, is my body doing good? Those are entirely different questions. One evaluates appearance. The other recognizes function. One asks what the body looks like. The other asks what the body does. And suddenly Simone realized something uncomfortable. Her body had been carrying her faithfully for years, and she had responded by criticizing it. Every day, it reminded her of another woman, a woman named Amara, 32, former runner, former being the painful word. 2 years earlier, a car accident had left her with a permanent limp, not dramatic, not life-threatening, just enough to change everything. Before the accident, Amara loved her body. Afterward, she avoided photographs, avoided mirrors, avoided fitted clothes. Not because she thought she was unattractive, because she was angry. Angry that her body no longer moved the way it once had. Angry that stares were harder. Angry that pain showed up uninvited. Angry that she had become someone she never planned to be. One evening, her grandmother said something that annoyed her, which is usually how truth arrives. Her grandmother looked at her and said, "You speak about your body like it betrayed you." It did. No. Her grandmother shook her head. It survived. That sentence sat with her for months. It survived. The scar, evidence of survival. The limp, evidence of survival. The pain, evidence of survival. The body she hated was the body that stayed, that carried her through the worst thing that had ever happened to her. Sometimes we hate the very thing that kept us alive. Psalm 139 suddenly feels different when you look at it through that lens. David writes, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Notice what he doesn't say. He doesn't say, "I praise you because I look perfect." Because perfection isn't the miracle, creation is. Your heart has beaten thousands of times today without asking your permission. Your lungs have expanded and contracted without instruction. Your immune system has fought battles you never even knew existed. Your skin has healed cuts. Your bones have repaired damage. Your brain has processed millions of pieces of information, all while you were busy worrying about whether your stomach looked flat. That's not condemnation. It's perspective. We've reduced a miracle to an ornament. We've taken something extraordinary and evaluated it like a product. The body was never meant to be your life's decoration. It was meant to be your vehicle. The thing carrying your purpose through the world, the thing allowing you to love people, build things, create things, experience things, serve people, laugh, dance, work, rest, live. Simone's therapist gave her an assignment. Every night, write down one thing her body allowed her to do that day. Not how it looked, what it did. At first, the list felt ridiculous. Walked to work, carried groceries, hugged a friend, cooked dinner, sat through a stressful meeting, slept, breathed. But after a few weeks, something shifted. She stopped seeing her body as a project and started seeing it as a companion, an imperfect one, a changing one, but a faithful one. Months later, she removed the full-length mirror from her bedroom, not because mirrors are evil, because she realized she had been starting every day with a courtroom trial. The mirror wasn't showing her a reflection. It was triggering a prosecution. Every morning she woke up and put herself on trial. Every morning she found herself guilty, and she was exhausted. The day the mirror left, something else left with it. The need to begin every morning at war. Maybe that's the real question this episode asks. Not, what do you see when you look in the mirror? But what have you been taught to believe when you look? Because for many people, the mirror isn't reflecting their body. It's reflecting years of comparison, years of criticism, years of impossible standards, years of messages that were never true to begin with. So this week, pay attention, not to your reflection, to your conversation, the one happening inside your head, because the voice speaking when you look in the mirror matters. And if that voice is cruel, relentless, impossible to satisfy, there's a good chance you've been fighting the wrong thing. Your body was never the enemy. It has been carrying you this entire time. Take care of the temple. Glory lives there. If something in this landed somewhere tender, if your body, your spirit, something inside you just exhaled, stay with that for a second. Don't scroll past it. Hit like, because there's someone out there who's been running on empty, treating their temple like it doesn't matter, and this might be exactly what finds them. Share it with that friend who needs permission to slow down and take care of herself, the one who hasn't heard the word speak to her body like this before. And subscribe to Bible Rebooted. We're not here to make you feel inspired for 5 minutes. We're here to give you the truth and show you how to live inside it. It's your girl, Sophia Stan, signing out. Like, subscribe and stream the music.